tonight.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Superdome here in downtown New Orleans. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Kamara gets it again on second down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Allen, nifty footwork. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done, and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, I think he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Hey, we don't need no more penalties right here.
That's on the former first-rounder from Ole Miss, Laramie Tunsil. Now a give right side. Ali. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, Curry. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ali. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Curry. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back to throw. Curry. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Noah Gray there to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A drive there of just 4 plays, and the Falcons score to cap it off. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Curry. He finds his target, Allen. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Curry. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down now. It's Moore. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And a solid run down inside the 30. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Curry. This one caught by Ridley. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. Looking to throw. Curry. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Rondale Moore punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. $17-0 our score after one. They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Looking to throw. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So, Charles, you look at this offense. They're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you've got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, the #1 seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A give. This is Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but
yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's caught. It's Shenault again. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we
10 for 11.
league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. on first down. Curry firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, it's Ali. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw. Curry. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. On first down, Ali. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 70 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Well, wherever he is on the field, he is certainly slippery with a football in his hands, and he proved it right there.
And normally moves like that aren't supposed to work this deep in the red zone because there's not enough space. Normally way more effective when you're working out in the open field. But here, incredible shiftiness, excellent contact balance, and he works his way into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts, one of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Kamara running right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Yo! Oh my god, another blowout. Dude, what the hell did you do? What did you do to these sliders?
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Shorts has got it. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive.
That's what I was just said.
They want to keep those
Legit, that's exactly what I just said.
Did so there, and they wind up picking
Wait,
up
what?
positive yardage.
And he's going to be taken.
Hold on, that's weird. I'm hearing myself like 20 seconds later.
So let's see about the
That was really weird. I guess it must be through YouTube.
That's Ryan Ramczyk, the former first-round pick.
Okay, that makes sense. I just heard someone come in like, yo, what the hell did you do to these sliders? I'm like, right? That's what I just said.
Round weekend. We remind you, as we've done.
No, I didn't.
Coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here.
Because I don't hear you through YouTube. I only hear me through YouTube.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw here
Okay.
for first down. They'll get this
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard.
It threw me off, man. That's all.
Pickup of 9 yards on first
Yeah,
down.
Alvin Kamara did help.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Troutman, right side.
Here goes.
Oh
my God. Madam Vice President right here tearing you apart.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing,
Alvin Kamala Harris.
Sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Yeah, it looks like the Saints are tearing up too. They just, haven't gotten lucky breaks this game.
Number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll look to throw again.
Did the Niners stream theirs?
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards. And
so the Cardinals won. Great.
Eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Bradley Chubb drops him for a loss of 12.
I'm really thinking, see if I can make a play to trade up for a quarterback in this draft. If there's not one in free agency, like.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
You're on 9 minutes in default? Okay, yeah, you said 8 minutes in default last time I heard.
For this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round.
Do you think we'd have too much of the dropback issue with default sliders?
Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports
I think
halftime report.
That comes more when the quarterback slider starts getting accuracy starts getting turned way down, doesn't it?
Let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC divisional round game. And it was the Philadelphia Eagles who are moving on as they were able to knock off the Arizona Cardinals.
Right.
Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Yeah, at least seems like he's had a pretty good year, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but whenever I watch him, he's had quite a few big plays.
Much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And
oh, man, the Saints look gas.
But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. Okay.
No, well, they're special teams. I saw like 7, 8 guys like suddenly doing the head bob when they were doing the kickoff. These completion percentages in the playoffs have been ridiculous.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Oh, you're on the play.
And it will be
I don't
taken
know what happened
in
yet.
by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 54 yards.
Oh, are you? Then why the hell am I watching
Falcons
YouTube?
will add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to
Oh my God, look at
on
that.
the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket.
Dude, Falcons got hot at the right time, that's for sure.
Coup for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know?
Oh, is it? Why is that?
Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. 5 yards, not enough.
Right.
And it'll be 4th down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive.
Oh, great.
He saw it setting up in front of him, able to
I mean, that's it's been like a week, right? Like, all right, cool. That's aggressive.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
Okay.
The Falcons back
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings guy kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, though, man. It's weird.
Touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this is just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away.
Yeah, it's like, right. It's like trying to run a D&D campaign without telling people you're running a D&D campaign. I get it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw.
Oh, maybe that was too aggressive.
Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Curry.
Oh my God!
35. And he'll go down, but
what is this? What's with these completion percentages, dude? Holy crap!
36 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the second.
Like, it's not like it was like that the last few weeks of the season. And it's the sliders are the same thing.
An easy day for them.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Curry. And that is caught, hits Ridley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember you drafted a lot of receivers last year.
This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these
Did you get 8 receivers?
And here's another completion for good yardage.
I think it was legit. I think legitimately it was at least 3, so. Was it? Oh my gosh. It's like, all right, one of these is going to
Two
hit.
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And
Oh, that was a nice little cutback.
End zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
You can just sim to the end of this game now. It's okay.
Well, after their wild
wanted to skip to the end?
You and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got
Fast.
a shot at keeping this one
Fast
close.
sim end the game. Next thing you know, it's 38-37.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
It seems like they've been running uphill all game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Sure.
Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Right.
Atlanta regains possession of the football. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they?
I've definitely noticed that.
Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now here's a throw that's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Curry.
I'll lose Bryce Callahan.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So they're forced
Wow, are the Titans not losing anybody this year? No, they're probably still alive in the playoffs. That's why it's supposed to be 1 year remaining. 7-0. Let me check. Good the Falcons to find that out for sure. Yeah, you all say 1 year remaining. That just means you wouldn't be losing anybody.
Last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Okay.
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression.
So I guess if you're still alive, it says 1 year remaining. Otherwise, it says 0.
7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be upended at
Let
the
me check something right quick then.
Gain there. Second and long. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 5.
Yeah.
It's third down. He'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And the defense coming through on third down.
Oh, okay, okay.
To bring it forth.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only
Okay,
getting rougher.
that makes
5
sense.
sacks now that they've
I mean, it's still like it sucks, but
it feels
okay.
like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching
He's
hour,
old, but
that's
here's a
when
big
everything
name.
goes haywire.
Khalil Mack, free agent.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Let's see who's up. Who's up?
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
The bronze leg, the fabled bronze leg.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now, ready to take over here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity.
Right.
Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
Well, I'm pretty happy. I was able to re-sign Cunningham on a more team-friendly deal, so it's not like $15 million a year now. It's like it's still expensive, but it's not like gonna kill me. You know what I mean? I think it's like $8 or $9 million a year total.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because.
So that frees up a little bit. I don't want to get rid of having, you know, that Cunningham, Colby Starling combo there in the middle.
These large body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football.
Rob's losing a lot of people.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Yeah, probably.
Looking to throw. Curry. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Okay, here's a huge one for anyone that's interested. Nick Chubb is hitting free agency this year.
All the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive.
Sean Payton not like
yeah, you got Bradley Chubb, right?
He's going to go ahead and challenge it. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly.
I got Fletcher Cox. Like, he's killed me.
Trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see.
That was only a 3-year deal, which that's probably perfect. So, yeah, Browns are losing a lot. Actually, they're losing Nick Chubb, Teller, their 92 overall right guard, and Bitonio, their 85 overall left guard. So their line's about to get torn apart. And Sermon, Nick Chubb's backup, is up too. He's 83 overall.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there.
Right.
Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
Right.
Last drive they went 3 and out.
Unless your name's Tom Brady, right? Pretty much. Yeah,
so 1st and 10.
Pretty much.
On this drive,
well, he played with AB in New England, right?
Can have blowout material.
I think they did.
Allen's got it complete. They'll
Was that it? Okay, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what receivers he's had. He started off with Deion Branch, right? Who's, you know, okay. You know, he was pretty good. Otherwise, yeah, Wes Welker, Julian Edelman. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Belichick has some dude just, like, scouting skate parks for someone to do something, like, mildly athletic.
From the gun on third down.
Brings him in, gives him a workout. Good to go.
And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
Yeah.
And this one is right through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead.
Ooh, there's a big name coming up. D-Hop.
So tack on 3 more, though this.
J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt, 92 overall, superstar X Factor. He's 35. And D-Hop's 32, 97 overall. I'm assuming. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Eddie N.
Out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting?
Might as well, right? Like, just go through the playoffs.
A little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
I mean, I guess ask them, right? Like, they haven't done the game all season. Right. Who else we got? Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. I think maybe it's not Mike Williams. Something like, yeah, it is Mike Williams. Bosa? Bosa's coming up? Okay, Joey Bosa.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Oh, Chargers are losing a ton of talent.
The NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still 9 remaining on second down.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh my gosh.
Now back to throw. Over the middle, he's got Chenault.
The Chargers are going to be terrible unless they, like, pull something out crazy in free agency. I guess they'll have money. Here, I'm going to go through some names here. Matthew Ioannidis. I probably pronounced that wrong. But 89 overall D tackle. Uchenna and Wostu, 82 overall outside linebacker. Sidney Wilbon, 82 overall middle linebacker. DeMarcus Carter, 85 overall or 87 overall free safety. J.C. Jackson, 90 overall corner.
At the 37-yard line.
Hassan Reddick, 87 overall superstar X Factor outside linebacker. So all 3 are their linebackers.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make
Corey Lindsey, 84 overall center. Joey Bosa, 96 overall X Factor. Yeah. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. I mean, Chargers are going to have some money, that's for sure.
Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Who do they even have? It's going to be like Herbert versus the world.
Fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double teamed.
Chiefs aren't losing anybody.
But not a ton. Whatever they're doing is
Chiefs are set.
Up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Right.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ali. 86 yards on the ground
right.
now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
I could see that, having the Sean Payton playbook. Because this was like, this playbook was based off of Drew Brees existing, so.
But not before picking up the first.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2
Yeah.
is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
All right, who else do we got? Colts losing both their kickers.
They'll run on first down. It's Ali. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Cowboys aren't losing
6
anybody.
yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I saw something today, right? It was they took the slowest overall, like the slowest player in Madden, and they put him side by side and timed him. Running towards the end zone or celebrating towards the end zone. And I think this the one celebrating won by like 3 seconds.
They have been tremendous all night long.
From the 1 yard line all the way across the field.
Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Yeah, right, exactly. And I guess the set speed's probably like 60 or something like that, and the dude's like 52 speed. I don't know, I'm just making up numbers, but like
at the 43. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training
yeah, for sure.
We'll step aside and be right back.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, these big D tackles still run, what, like 5'1"?
On 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw.
Yeah. Look at the more athletic ones. Sure.
Contact to hold on to that one.
Hold up. What was Fletcher Cox's 40 time? Let's see. Let's find out.
On 3rd down, Ali. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient.
4.79.
Let everything develop and then burst through for big gains.
Like, yeah, that's faster than me, I bet. That's for sure.
Pick it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, who's a real big guy?
Ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
How do you spell that? Cool, that's how I was going to guess.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled.
Washington defensive lineman Vita Vea runs the 40-yard dash to the NFL football scouting combine in Indianapolis, March 4th, 2018. Vea clocks a 5.11 and a 40-yard dash after posting 41 reps in the bench press.
Able to ship, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing.
Right, and this dude just cranks out 40 reps and then runs 5.11.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah, it's ridiculous.
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They're going to look to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Oh.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. Returnable now for Allen.
Right. You want value players so you can develop
about
for sure.
14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. They have all but booked their ticket to
Jamar
the
Chase
NFC
coming up.
Championship game next weekend. And
He'll be an 86 overall superstar
in this fourth
at
quarter.
24 years old.
On
That's
first
gonna.
down,
He's gonna get a big
it's
contract
Ali,
somewhere.
and he'll take this ahead for about 4.
No.
Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Ali.
Oh yeah, for
2
sure.
yards the game
8,000-year-old Von Miller coming up.
About 4 for a first. Back to throw. Curry. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down.
Who are you
As they're able to get the
losing
third down
Simmons?
conversion.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational.
Probably losing Fuller.
Moving it around,
Matt Ryan.
hitting the right guys, and
We'll get him on another free agent deal.
I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask
jerseys
about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
They'll run on first down. It's Ali, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. The last run got 3.
Right.
Now here's 2nd and 7.
I don't know. That's a good question.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Man, I just lost a lot of money if that's the
Goes at the
case.
23, a pickup of 4.
Well, it's because as of right now, it says I have more money than I've shown in a while,
On third down, it's Ali.
and it looks. I still have these players on my payroll. Technically.
Good enough for a first down.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football
Right.
and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Oh, that could be big. That could be big. I know I can't afford him. Trey Lance. Oh, if he loses Trey Lance, that's his fault. Yeah. 90 overall superstar. Like again, if he loses Trey Lance, that's definitely his fault.
Falcons are moving on.
I can't afford him unless I'm like making a push to win a Super Bowl this year, and like that's it.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard work.
Ooh, here's a name. Oh wait, that's next year. No, next year. Deshaun Watson. Maybe I'll pick him up.
From New Orleans. Good night, everybody.
That'd be hilarious. The key to my Watson-less rebuild would be to pick up Watson after his contract expired.